Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and you are going to love these custom planner spreads. All right, it's going to be a good day because I get to work on more custom planner spreads for a few of my patrons. This time we have a little bit of a different flair. So Cameron asked for the horizontal layout and she wanted a strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry theme. So I found some fun images to play with, and we're going to see if we can come up with some interactive elements for her to have on her spread. Then we have Shannon, who requested a faith planner spread. I'm really excited to give that one a try. Cheryl, beautiful Cheryl, has so much to celebrate, and she is doing the walk for breast cancer in the first week of November. And so I have a gorgeous, some gorgeous spread ideas to create for her. And then last but not least is Danielle, who asked for a fairy themed spread this time around. So I'm excited to jump in to all of these different spreads. As always, I will link everything that I use down in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go. All right, first up is Cameron's spread, and Cameron requested a berry themed spread. Specifically, she wanted blueberries and strawberries and raspberries. And so that is what we are going to create for her. She uses a horizontal layout for her creative journal planner, and she also was wondering if I could think of some interactive elements. And so I did think of a very large interactive element, which is what you see me creating here. I have this printout. I downloaded a horizontal layout planner from Etsy so that I could print out just these pages. And I'm going to put this, oops, there we go. I'm going to put this page down, give it a little bit of a border, almost like I'm matting the page just because I liked that light blue border. And you can see the dark blue pages around it, I actually cut to 7 inches wide, 9¼ inches tall. That is the size of a Happy Planner classic size page. So I have those, and see, it's going to fit very nicely on top of those. Now, what I'm going to do is make this interactive by creating the main planner pieces as a tip-in. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I punched the holes in the dark blue paper. Now we're going to separate those. There's my planner. Here is the functional part of the planner. I'm going to use some washi tape to attach this right here. So we're going to put the washi tape. I used gingham because it reminded me of a picnic blanket, which if we're going to go with berries, then I think a picnic makes total sense. And this whole element of the planner will flip open. So that means that Cameron can do writing on the front. On the underneath part, she could do photos. She could do creative list making. I know she's really enjoying junk journaling these days. There's lots of things that she could do on the underneath part. So therefore, this whole thing is like a huge interactive page. It's going to give her a ton of space to do her creative journaling, and I think it turns out pretty cool. So I found these like big splash images, which seemed very appropriate for berries and juice and things like that. So we're going to put one splash on this side. All of these images, I think I got these particular images from Canva, and then I printed them out onto clear sticker paper, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a collage here at the bottom, all the berries kind of I don't know, hitting the ground, creating the splash. That was kind of the idea that I was going for. So we're going to do blueberries here at the bottom and just mixing and matching the elements. I figured that for the most part, I would leave the writing space open for her to do some journaling in, and we'd kind of bring all of these decorative elements towards the bottom. Now, that also means that I'm going to be covering up a good amount of this particular day, which is a Thursday. Here's the deal though. The clear sticker paper that I use is actually the Mako brand clear sticker paper. You can pick it up on Amazon. What I love about this particular brand is that you can write over the top of it pretty easily. So even though there's going to be lots of images here at the bottom where the Thursday is, I feel like she will still be able to write over at the top of it. Plus, I love how the big kind of juicy splashes are setting the tone for the page. You're getting the blue from the blueberries in the background, but you're mixing and matching some of the colors down here, and it's making a pretty big visual impact, which I like a lot. Now, I didn't want to take up a lot of room for the writing space up top, but I did want to change up the days of the week a little bit. These are stickers. These days of the week stickers are actually from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to just put those Monday through Friday down, and then behind each one, I'll do a little piece of fruit, either a blueberry, a strawberry, or raspberry, just to add a little bit of flavor, if you will, to the other parts of the spread. But that's really going to wrap it up for the front section here. It makes a pretty big impact. It's some strong colors. Cameron, if I were you, I would write in different colors, different shades of red and blue, and possibly some violet or purple as well, to bring in some of those raspberry kind of colors. But I think that is pretty impactful. Now let's look at the inside. I'm not going to add too much to the inside because I happen to know that Cameron will love decorating this inside. So I didn't want to do too much. What I am going to add are these two pieces. I'm going to turn these into pockets. So these are little pockets where Cameron can create tags, cards, things like that. She could print out pictures from a particular week if she wants to use this as a memory planning spread. Just little pockets here on the dark blue section. I'm going to reinforce with a little bit of washi tape to bring that gingham look around. And then on the light blue part that flips open, I'm going to actually use a few journaling cards. So these are actually journaling cards from Illustrated Faith. And I have a few more images that I can cut out and put on the journaling cards just to bring that berry theme around to the back. Like I said, I'm not going crazy on decorating the back because I think the front sets the tone, and I want to give Cameron some creative freedom here on the back. But I will include these journaling cards because I think it's nice to have a place to write right away. So I'm just cutting out a few of the stickers here. Again, still clear sticker paper. We're going to put it on the edges of the journaling card, trim them off, and then find a place for them to live here on the light blue section. Now, once all those journaling cards are in place, I did want to add a few words. And so I actually went for the Gentle Reminders sticker book. That's one of the large format sticker books from the Happy Planner. They have some fabulous quotes and some really cute handwriting. I decided to go for the quotes that were in gold foil. And so I picked a couple of different ones. On the front, I love "You Got This." I think that's always a reminder we all need from time to time. On the insides, I chose "You Light Up the Sky," and on the other side, "Dream, Believe, Achieve." Just some encouraging statements and a little extra gold foil sticker. And that is going to be Cameron's berry spread. Let me know what you think of it down below. Next up is a spread for Sweet Shannon. She asked for a big size faith planner spread. And so I grabbed one from an old faith planner. We're going to have to white out these dates. And the sticker book that I'm using is Fall Harvest, which was released in the fall of 2022. It has very soft colors, some beautiful florals, and I think it is right up Shannon's alley. I think she's really going to like this particular page. Like so many of us that use a faith planner, I also know that Shannon does not use the soap method. I've actually never met a faith planner that uses the soap method. So I think it's super interesting that the Happy Planner has stuck with it for so long. But I'm going to just cover up these different sections. I think Shannon uses them for note taking, much like I do in scripture writing. And so I just had the florals kind of cascading down from the top to cover up that shaded section. And then what I love about this sticker book, I love me some faux washi strips. I think they are so fun to work with. So I'm actually going to use all three colors of faux washi that are available in this particular sticker book to just cover up all of these gray sections. I do appreciate that the Happy Planner grayed out these sections instead of making them colorful. For a while, all of the faith planners were extremely colorful and it was hard to work around these colors, but I like that this particular one had it all in grays and blacks because it's so much easier to decorate that way. So I'm going to cover up all of the gray sections, and now I have a nice basis to build upon. Now, I don't know if you noticed it before, but I accidentally got something on Shannon's spread. It's a little bit of lipstick. I think it got on my fingers and then got on the spread. I was super unhappy about it, but that just gives me an extra challenge to work around. So I used a washi tape stamp from the washi tape shop, which are super fun to decorate. We're going to layer that with a box sticker from the Fall Harvest sticker book, just to give some extra little decoration up at the top, and it conveniently covers up that little section where I had the tiny little faux pas of an extra little bit of lipstick. Then we have these already clustered stickers that are in this particular book. You have the vertical boxes with the florals behind them. I love that they already come in these big clusters. I'm going to balance it out. You can see kind of a reflective symmetry thing going on. Balance a couple horizontal, a couple vertical on either side. And then because I'm wanting to bring out some of the copper foil, there are these circle stickers that I'm going to use. Let me show you how I do it. So first, let's put all of these boxes down. They make a really big impact on the page. I know that Shannon wants as many note-taking opportunities as possible. What I do when I put boxes like this on my faith planner spread is this is some key points, some key scripture, or some key takeaways. I kind of emphasize them within the boxes. So I have these circle stickers. They were completed circles, but I didn't like the top little section, so I'm just cutting that off and then creating some fun layered opportunities. It's a little bit unexpected, but I think it comes together well. Then over on the sidebar, I'm going to use that same kind of coppery gold foil. This is a great place for Shannon to write her gratitude for the week, since she wanted this to be a kind of gratitude filled spread. And then I did pick out a couple quotes. We have a thankful heart. It is up to you to see the beauty of everyday things and then fall in love with today. All some great quotes for the fall. I'm just going to layer some florals with the box. And then what I love about anytime you have the foil quotes is that they layer so nicely over something else. So we're bringing the foliage in and out of this particular box. I just need to do a little extra whiteout. And we're going to layer a few stickers here and there. This is an undated spread. I imagine that Shannon will probably use it in the month of November or maybe beginning of December. So she'll have a box up here that she can eventually put the month in. Let's move the Have a Thankful Heart right here, and then one more coppery box just to fill in that space, and that can be where she writes the particular month. Then I need to go through, they're very similar stickers to what I used before, except much smaller. So I'm going to use them again. I'm whiting out all of the different days of the week because you know me, I like to change up the font for the days of the week. I think that's fun. So I'm grabbing Mojo Jojo's Date It Basics. We're going to go Monday through Sunday with this kind of scripty font because this page feels slightly more formal, which I think it's just formal and beautiful and elegant, and I think that's going to be perfect. And then I'm going to cut apart these pieces right here so that she has them to write the date in. And that's going to be it. After I add the finishing quote, that's going to be it for this faith planning spread. Let me know what you think of Shannon's Harvest Faith spread. I love how it came out. It's very calming, perfect for faith planning. I think it's perfect for the fall. All right, so this next spread is very, very special. It is for Cheryl, and Cheryl has gone through 16 rounds of chemo and is now cancer free. Her tumor is gone, and I cannot have imagined a better update when I heard from her. And I am so, so thankful to hear the good news. And I'm in awe of her. She has gone through this journey with such grace and has just been a positive light. And I'm so thankful to be able to make this particular spread for Cheryl at the end of the month of October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and in celebration of her amazing news and her amazing outlook for the future. Cheryl will be participating in the More Than Pink Walk in San Diego in the end of October, beginning of November, if all goes well with the ending of all of her treatment. And so I wanted to create a special spread for her. That is actually the San Diego skyline there at the bottom, some images that I found that I created into stickers to represent San Diego. I have picked a few breast cancer survivor stickers that I picked up on Canva, and then I'm combining it with some of the stickers that you can find in the Whimsical Fall sticker book from Live Love Posh. And that sticker book happens to have a set of stickers in celebration of breast cancer awareness in the month of October. And so I'm kind of mix and matching those stickers in. So you have the black skyline anchoring it. You have the amazingly strong women kind of emerging out of the skyline. You're going to have some florals and then butterflies, because I think butterflies are just so significant and signifying of new life and new beginnings. And I just pray that this continues to be an amazing new beginning for Cheryl as she wraps up this round of cancer treatments and as she kind of goes forward to see what the next chapter of her life has to offer. So we have some different quotes that are going on the page. I chose the "We don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have." Thought that was absolutely beautiful. I love the butterflies that have the awareness ribbon in the middle of them. So pretty. And really, this is just a combination of the pinks and the purples and the blacks. It's very bold. Cheryl uses this particular planner as a creative journal, and I've created several of these type of spreads for her. This is where she kind of documents her journey. And so I think this particular weekend is going to be a significant part of her journey, where she's able to walk with her fellow survivors and walk with those that are walking in memory. It's going to be powerful, and I pray that it's just an amazing experience for her. So I had a little trouble with the double box sticker. I did use lined stickers and lined boxes for this spread, knowing that it's a journal spread for her and that she would be writing in all of these areas. And each box I'm kind of layering with a few different pieces. So we have the butterflies peeking out from the box on Thursday. We have the butterfly flying over the top of the box that's on the sidebar. I chose a long box over here, and I'm going to use this large floral to kind of hide. The sticker guides came in clutch, but if I'm being honest, every time I tried to move the boxes off of the sticker guides, they tore. It felt like they were just thinner than I expected. They did not hold up well on and off of the sticker guides on this particular occasion. So we're layering the ribbon over top the florals with the box in between. It's kind of like a sticker sandwich. Going to put that right there. This one was relatively simple. It took me a while to find all these images and to create stickers and everything like that, but it's a powerful spread. I could not have been more excited to read the update from Cheryl. I hope you all will take a second, leave her some encouraging words down in the description box, because I'm so in awe of her, and I'm honored to create this spread for her. So let me know what you think of Cheryl's More Than Pink walk spread. All right, and last but not least in this particular video is a spread for Danielle, who uses the classic vertical and asked for something that has not been asked for ever on Patreon, and that is a fairy themed spread. And I was more than excited to create this spread because I happen to have a niece that loves the idea of fairies. I have a sweet girl who used to write notes to fairies and leave them in our backyard. I love this concept. So the books that I'm using, Beautifully Lined from Live Love Posh, one of my favorite floral sticker books from Live Love Posh, and that is saying a lot because she has some fabulous sticker books. So Beautifully Lined, and then combined with some butterfly stickers that I think are actually maybe from the Dollar Tree. They're actually like a vellum acetate kind of feel. So on the butterfly stickers, it has a piece of foam in the middle because they're meant to look a little bit more 3D. I am taking the foam off of each butterfly and then adding Tombow adhesive on the back so that it sticks down just like a normal sticker would, but they have a little bit more structure. So we're going to cover up the middle, kind of like, I think butterflies and fairies just go really well together. Now, besides what you see on the page, I also have some fairy stickers that you can see kind of on the upper left that I found some images and I printed them out on clear sticker paper. I'm going to bring the florals all the way around the bottom, and then we're going to end up adding them to the top edge as well. In my head, what is happening is the fairies are kind of helping the butterflies bring in spring, which might seem weird because of course it's fall, but I think of fairies more of the spring. So we're going to do all of our fairy images up here at the top. I will end up doing some whiteout on the days of the week, but I thought they would be really cute flying around the top. And then we're going to bring the fairies around the rest of the spread as well, just so that they are kind of going in and out of the flowers, playing with the butterflies. They're so cute. So the fairies will overlap that top box line. I don't have a problem with breaking that line. Let me know, do you like to keep certain things out of the boxes and certain things in the boxes? For me, you guys have been watching, you know, I like to do, sometimes I like to do crooked boxes. A lot of times I like to stagger the boxes or have them be slightly outside of where those are drawn. I just like to play with those boundaries because I think it makes for some interesting planner spreads. So I got all my fairies along the top. Don't worry, there will be more fairies coming on the page. And then the next thing I need to do is go ahead and add the days of the week. We're going to go with that same cursive look, this time on white sticker paper. And I'm having these go through the line on the top. So sometimes it is covering up part of the fairy, but I think it still works pretty well. Before I start putting the rest of the fairies around the page, I want to decide what I want to do over here on this sidebar. Let's have a lined box just for a list of some sort. We'll put that over on the edge. And then of course I needed to fill in this section because it had a date that I had to white out. So we're going to layer the florals and then bring in another butterfly. I want to have butterflies like in all of the corners. So we're going to add this one right here, rip off the foam, add the adhesive, fills in that little spot. Then I just have to trim this off. And the last little bit, I want to add some over on the upper right hand corner. Let me just do a little trimming. It got a little bit crazy with when you have those larger corner stickers. Does anyone else have trouble really getting it exactly in the corner? I tend to err on the side of it overlapping the edge as opposed to a little bit of white showing. I need to add just a little bit in this corner, a little bit of, there you go, just to bring in the color because there wasn't any color in that top corner, so it felt a little bit unbalanced. Love that. Now let's trim out the rest of these fairies and kind of disperse them throughout the spread as if they are, performing their little fairy magic on the butterflies and on the florals. I just think I love how this came together. I think it is so whimsical and so fun and really beautiful. What I'm going to do to balance it all out in the end and add a little bit of functionality is to pull some boxes from Mojo Jojo Plants. So you can see I cut apart the 2 pages, repunch the holes. I'm going to do some bullet points. This is actually a book from Chamel. This is American Crafts, and this is a way older book that I had in my stash, but I loved that these bullet points had some shimmer to them, which I thought was perfect for a fairy spread, and it kind of brings out the gold flecks that are in the butterflies. So we're going to add bullet points all along the middle and then black boxes to kind of anchor the spread at the top and the bottom. And that is going to be it for Danielle's fairy spread. That is 4 more custom spreads in the book. Let me know which one you liked best. We had Cameron's berry spread, Shannon's fall faith spread, Cheryl's more than pink breast cancer awareness spread, and then Danielle's fairy spread. Let me know which one you liked the best down below. I will link all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below so you can check those out. Heads up, some of those are affiliate links. It helps me out so much. When you end up shopping those links, you can always click on them, bookmark them for later when you plan to do shopping. Helps me out a ton. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. It's just a fun family community over there. If you are looking for a group of creatives that are ready to cheer you on and support you, Patreon is the place. So check out the link down below. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.